Yeah, so my name's Olivia Giffen. I'm one of the co-owners of Coldstream Clear Distillery here in Nova Scotia. I grew up in rural Nova Scotia, just outside Stewiacke in the small town of Coldstream.
Coldstream is the name of where you're from. Okay, I was wondering
Yeah,
about
we
that.
grew up on Coldstream Road, and
Okay.
we're a family business. Coldstream is a producer of ready-to-drink products.
Yeah.
We have vodka, rum, liqueurs, rum creams, a wide variety of different products. We really have something for everyone that they can enjoy.
Yeah.
We never thought that in 2015 when we started, we would be Atlantic Canada's largest producer of ready-to-drink products.
Unbelievable.
It's really exciting to be able to be this competitive with what we're doing. I was involved early on, whether it was helping with the marketing on the back end or while I was finishing my university degree.
Yeah.
And then once I finished university, that's when I decided to get on full time and really see what we could do together to grow the business. I really like the creative side of that. You can really see projects from just an idea in a small room and bring it to life and see it on the shelves at a liquor store is something that is really rewarding. Going to a different high school, I was able to participate in classes like entrepreneurship and accounting and law and math and sciences.
Different levels of math.
I did them. They weren't I didn't love chemistry or any of that. I was not a science professional.
Sure, yeah, science-minded.
I knew that science wasn't going to be the route that I take.
Right, yeah.
So it was nice to be able to have some opportunities to see those courses. Yeah, I always loved going to school. I always thought I was going to be a teacher my whole life, and that kind of changed once I got out into the schooling world. But yeah, I was involved with anything I could be involved in, like sports, any sort of committees that I was there. I was always on time, and I was keen to get to school, and even if it wasn't something I loved, I was like trying my hardest to get the best grade in the course. The courses where you could have a little bit more creativity and customize to what you want to learn about. The classes that I really enjoyed had like group projects and presentations, and you really pushed you out of your comfort zone. And like sales role play classes, that was one that really stands out to me. Yes, was it fun to get up there and try to sell something in front of 30 people? No, but is it useful? 100%. Sure. I can talk to anybody. Yeah, I think some of the skills from high school was like applying myself. If I needed help with something, just ask. Yeah, I wouldn't say there was a whole lot of creativity there. Even in the entrepreneurship class, it was more, I think, based on terminology and kind of like those main themes as opposed to applying them into maybe a real business scenario. I never had any issues memorizing all the terminology and all those sort of things. But I think it kind of lacked that real hands-on kind of practical part. Yeah, I think seeing actual businesses and how they operate might be helpful. I think a really cool course would be on that graphic design and course like that. I'm self-taught even from university, on design practices and you learn over time on what the brand feel is and what it needs to look like, but there was no kind of formal education that I had on that, but it's so useful. And even as a high school student, you could do marketing for a business with like free tools that are available online with graphic design and photography.
Absolutely.
And I think it would be really cool to have a course where the students get like X amount of dollars to start their whatever their venture may be. And they have to develop either like a product or a service that they need to try to sell. If it could touch on all different areas, like even like making a business plan and like logo development and like a launch plan and like some demographic study in there on like what your target market is going to be. I'm not sure if all the like rural schools in Nova Scotia have these programs even available. So what do we do for these rural areas that are so very important? And starting a business can really
rural area healthy, right?
It can keep people in those rural areas that really need that growth. If somehow there's something online that they can participate in, I think that would go a long way. If they're in a rural area and they are starting a business after high school, then they're going to be used to the online world already, and it will just teach them valuable skills for how to manage their business being in a rural area where you don't have as many services or supports. Since we're from a rural community, we never let that hold us back, and we've always just been able to compete with companies on a much larger scale with much larger resources, but our do what it takes attitude definitely.
That's tremendous. So where does Coldstream go from here? What's sky's the limit?
Our goal is to be Canada-wide and a leading producer of ready-to-drink products.
Unbelievable. It's exciting.
We've got lots of work to do, but we're definitely excited. We have a fantastic team.